What's up? What's up, YouTube family? What's good? How are you guys doing? I love going live here on YouTube. It's very different for me. It's something that I'm learning and growing with as time goes by. So today we are going to expose Tai Lopez, okay? You've seen his videos on Facebook. You've seen his videos on Instagram. You've seen his videos, I mean, pretty much wherever you go on social media, you've seen this guy's videos, walking around with his phone, next to his Lamborghinis and like these beautiful chicks and like airplanes and all types of crazy shit that he has going on for him. So today it's time for us to expose him, okay? And get in his business, get in his grill, you know, down to the dirty. I'm just kidding, guys. Well, today, honestly, I want to talk to you guys about Tai Lopez. For the longest time, I never really paid attention to his content, never paid attention to what he's doing. And this last weekend, I was at the 10X Growth Conference, and I got the opportunity to hear him on stage. And I actually wanted to just be a student and just let him talk and pay attention and listen to what he's saying and see maybe if I can gain some valuable content from it. By the way, I accidentally broke my tripod this weekend on my way back from Miami, Florida. So I'm going back to the ghetto edition of just using books and different things to set your videos up and just, you know, create content and not making excuses. So nevertheless, Tai Lopez was on there and I was listening to what he was saying, and he goes on stage and starts writing on this whiteboard, and he starts writing a formula. Right, so I have my notes here that I'm going to be referring back to, but he writes Kaa+Nrh+Psb+Isb+Paa equals dream life. I'm like, what the fuck kind of formula is that? You know, because it's very confusing. But then he goes into detail and explains these acronyms, right? So KAA stands for knowledge, attraction, and micro action. So knowledge, right? So what I got from this is you got to gain knowledge. Whatever it is that you're doing, you got to go and get information, right? Knowledge. The first four letters of knowledge means you know. When you have knowledge, that means you know something. When you know something and you have that information, you naturally attract people to you. People want to listen to you. People want to pay attention to you, right? So knowledge, you need knowledge, right? And this is the formula to create your dream life. You need a lot of knowledge, right? You got to create attraction. People got to naturally be attracted to you, and you got to take micro actions daily, right? You got to take actions quick, you know? So that's what KAA stands for. Now, the next part is plus NRH. NRH stands for network, routine, and habits. Now, I'm going to give you something for network that's going to be valuable to you, okay? And I've been using this for the longest time, and I know it's going to help you out, okay? So network. It's been said many times that your network is your net worth, or your net worth is your network, whichever way the phrase goes. You got to constantly expand your network, constantly go out there and meet new people to grow your network. And a tool that I use to grow my network is Meetups, right? This app called Meetups. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Meetups, and I'm not affiliated with Meetups in any way, shape, or form, but I know I used it and it helped me, and I know it's going to help you out. And the way this app works is pretty much no matter where you're at in the world. I've used it in the States and in Japan when I was stationed there for 2 years, and you put in whatever the hell that you're into. Say you like hiking, like I enjoy going hiking and doing sporting events and things like that. So you type hiking on the app, and what the app does is it brings up different meetups, different groups that meet up in your area, in your local area or whatever, that that you can connect to, that you can connect with, and you know, to help you grow your network, right? So NRH stands for network, routine, and habits. So you want to constantly grow your network. I like going to different events. I just came from the 10X Growth Conference. 35,000 entrepreneurs was there. Grant Cardone hosted the event. So many different other entrepreneurs were there, and it was awesome. Okay, so network, and constantly grow. Routine, your daily routine. Some people say they don't like to follow a routine, but when you have a positive routine going for you, when you have a routine that enforces you to be, enforces you to follow steps that's gonna help you towards your goal or successful routine going for you, a routine can actually be something good. A routine becomes bad when you are in a terrible routine where you're just waking up, going to work, just kind of basically repeating the mundane and laborious stuff that everybody does every single day, right? So set up a routine that you can follow that's gonna help you and force you to go towards success. Next is habits. What are your daily habits? When people come to me and ask me about telling me about their problems and issues, I always like to dig down and deep and look at their habits. What does their habits look like? What do they focus on? What do they do on a day-to-day basis that we can try to figure out, that we can tweak, right? So network, routine, and habits. That's the NRH part of the formula. Next is PSB. And again, this is all Tai Lopez on the stage teaching us about this. And prior to this, I would never really sit down and listen to Tai Lopez talk because I didn't really give less fucks about what he has to say, right? But he's a very knowledgeable individual, and I got to say I have respect for him. I know some people don't like him, but I got some respect for him, okay? Next is PSB. PSB stands for Personal Service Brand, right? You got to have a personal service brand. If you don't have one, that's okay, but focus on creating a personal service brand where you can bring value to people. If some people's personal service brand is people are into car wash and they have their own car wash company. Some people do digital marketing, but have a personal service brand that you can offer to people, that you can actually bring value to people's life. I really like that idea of having a personal service brand. Okay. For me, it's Relentless Nation, growing this nation out, taking this to the next level, and just doing the best I can to bring value to you all. And I know I'm going to scale out Relentless Nation in major ways here coming soon, right? Right now is a little bit difficult trying to expand on this, but I'm working with what I got and just doing my thing, right? But have a personal brand that you can actually work with and grow. And the next part of the formula is ISB, and ISB stands for Infinitely Scalable Brand, right? So you want to have a brand that you can scale out. You don't want to have a brand that you can't grow, that you can only grow to a certain point, and after that you can't really scale it and make it bigger, right? So you want to have a brand that you can scale out and really 10x that brand, okay? If my 10x family's in here, 10x, grow your life, continue to expanding on your business. And last but not least is PAA, and the PAA stands for Passively Appreciating Asset, right? Passively appreciating asset. And that's the end goal, right? Part of the formula. The end goal is to eventually have a passively appreciating asset that you can invest into. You want to have an asset that will grow long term, that you can rely on. Like for example, I bought a Jeep, right? My Jeep that I got a little over a year ago is not an appreciating asset, right? My Jeep depreciates in value over time, even though it doesn't depreciate over time that much. It still does. So you want to invest and put your money into assets that do not depreciate in value over time and that actually bring cash flow to you, right? Like Uncle G says, cash flow is king, right? So PAA stands for Passively Appreciating Asset. And that's his formula to having your dream life. When you can put these 5 things together, right? When you can put these 5 things together and really grow them out, you're going to have your dream life, And obviously, Tai Lopez explained this a lot better than I could ever explain it. And when he was on stage and I was listening to it, I thought that was awesome, okay? So this video wasn't meant to bash Tai Lopez, right? It wasn't meant to say is this, is that. Whatever you think of him, that's your opinion. I, never really followed Tai Lopez, but just getting to hear from him on stage this past weekend, I really thought that the guy has valuable information. He's very smart. He knows what the hell he's talking about, right? You might not like him, whatever, but he does have valuable information. But nevertheless, if anything, I hope that you can download that app, that Meetups app, on Android or Apple. And I promise you that app is going to help you out, especially if you're somebody that wants to grow your network, if you're somebody that wants to meet more people. Doesn't matter what it is that you do. If you like drawing, if you like hiking, if you like working out, if you like sports, it don't matter. This app, you're able to just search for whatever, and then it gives you groups of people that you can connect with and grow with and expand your network, okay? So that's it for right now. Hey, going forward, I'm partnering up with my buddy Jonathan, and we're going to be taking this video project to the next level. He's going to be handling the editing and everything on that portion, and I'm going to be just focusing on delivering content to you all. So just look forward in the future for us to really take this to the next level, but that's going to be like the next 2-month game plan. Over the next 2 months, it's going to be a slow, steady change, but it's going to happen. Nevertheless, if you have anything for me, DM me on Instagram at RealAbdiMuhammad. And on Facebook, Abdi Muhammad, and I'll leave my links to my social media on the description below. So check that out. Get in contact with me. Let me know if I can help you and be of help to you in any way, shape, or form. Nevertheless, have an amazing weekend, everyone. Happy Friday. For those that are on watching this live right now, thank you for watching this. Thank you for being on live. Drop a comment, say something. I appreciate it. Take care. For the rest of you guys, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Happy Friday, and I'll see you guys Monday. Take care now. Bye-bye.